This conference will now be recorded.
Hello. Hey, hi guys. Good morning. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, good morning, Dhruv.
Is there anyone yet to join or Nagesh, Ravi?
Yeah, Rajesh and Ravi, Nagesh and Ravi.
Okay. Okay, fine. Um, I think shall we start or we'll wait for them? Okay, maybe I'll just wait for another 2-3 minutes and we'll start. Okay. Okay, hi guys. It's almost 7, so I think we'll go ahead and start. You guys able to hear me?
Yes, Trilok.
Okay, fine, cool. So I'm just trying to share my desktop. Okay, I'm logging to the GRC system. So yesterday, actually we were trying to create a custom initiator rule. So we have built the BRF plus, and then we were not able to connect to the system. So today we'll try to continue that. So whatever we have done till now, like we have created the BRF plus application. Okay, how we have created BRF plus application. Do you guys have any questions on that? Today we'll see the further steps. Okay, so okay, I have opened the MSMP workflow configuration screen, and also I will open BRF plus screen as well. This is the BF. So this is the application and function which we have created. This is the function. In that you can see this is the table top expression which we have created. That we have given the request type and the trigger value. Okay. Now this is activated. This is already green, means this is activated and ready to use. Okay. Now going back to here, I think we have already defined the initiator rule as well. Yeah. Where is our initiator rule? Yes, we have defined the initiator rule. Also, we have given the initiator rule as the one which is assigned to the process ID. Is this clear, guys?
Yes, Trilok.
Okay, so now what exactly we have to do? What's the next step? We have assigned the initiator rule, custom initiator rule, whatsoever we have created, we have assigned that to the initiator, sorry, process ID. Now this needs to pick the path, right? Uh, okay, so that this is not the path ID. This is not the path ID. This has to be, this is just the result value. Trigger value means this is the output of this BRF plus table. This BRF plus table output needs to be linked to a path. Okay, now how to link that? In step number 6, maintain route mapping. So I have to go there. So first I need to get into change mode. So I'm coming to back to step 1, getting into change mode, going back to step 6, add. So rule ID, rule ID, our initiator rule. Okay, before that, here we need to give the result value, guys. I'll just, where is our, here our initiator rule is there, right? Here we need to add the result values. Okay, what are the result values? In result values, nothing but these two.
Lock.
Okay, lock user path, a new user path. These two are the result values of our decision table, right? So we need to mention that here. Lock user path. Add another one. So give description as well. New user path. So I've saved this. So I have defined the result values for my initiator rule. Now this each result value needs to be linked to the path now. Okay, so for that, let me create two paths first. So I'll create two paths. I have already one path which I've created yesterday, and I'll create another path. So I'll try to add stages as well. I'll try to give first one as manager, and agent ID will be manager, and save. Add another path, sorry, stage. This time I'll give it as role owner. Okay, there are two paths now. I'll save this. Now come here and select the rule result value. Here I can see the rule result values for this initiator because I have already defined in the step 2. Step 2 I have defined the two result values, right? So that's the reason I can see that here. So I can select the first one. So to path ID. So I need to select which path I need to link it. For example, let's say this is the path to link. Save. add another. So select again, new user path to path ID to path one and save. So with this we have completed the configuration. So uh, have you guys understood what exactly we have done? So we have created a custom initiator rule in BRF plus. Okay, in that we have put the conditions based on the request type. Okay, 01 it has to go to one path, 02 we have it has to 04 it has to go to another path. That was our requirement. So we are trying to achieve that. So do you have any questions till now how we have done this?
No, Trilo.
Okay, so now I'll try to generate this and activate this. I'll just save this and activate. Okay, so now version has been activated. Now what we're gonna do is we'll go to NWBC and raise a request. We'll raise two requests. One is new user, one is lock user, and let's see what will happen. So this is the new user. I'll just try to add a role. So what is the error I am getting is, so there is already a open request for the system by the user. Okay, so this is restricting me to uh, raise another request because already one request is open on this particular user ID pending. So there is a setting here, like one user one. This is a UPID screen. Okay, so this is a setting one user per request per system. So I'll just make it as no, mandatory no. So I'll just save this. Then now I'll be able to raise the request. Okay, I need to create that again. Cool. So request is generated. Request number is 15 now. So let's see which path it has selected. Before that, I'll just give you again a brief recap on. So we have selected request type new user. New user request type is one. One we have. So what will happen now? Access request process ID will be triggered. After that, access ID process ID will be is assigned to the initiator, our initiator rule. So that will be triggered. In that, this is a decision table. In this request type 01, this is a trigger value, new user path. For this new user path, we have zdemo path 1. This is the path. So this path will be triggered. Now we'll just see that. Close this. Go to search requests. You can see path 1. Okay, so this pending with this went to path 1 demo training. Now we'll try to raise another request of different request type. That means lock request type. So in that case, it should select the other path. So lock user, there's nothing to do with roles. So it is not showing roles. It just show the system. So I'm trying to submit the request. '16. So we'll see where 16, which path select 16 has selected. So incident status, you can see path to demo training manager. So is this working, guys? Which whatsoever we have created, so that is working. So initiator rule, which whatsoever we have created, that is working because based on one request type, it has selected one path. Based on another request type, it has selected another path. Okay, is this clear, guys?
Yes, Trilok.
Okay, so shall we guys continue or is that
And
okay to
Trilok,
continue?
hello.
Yes.
Trilok. Now we
Uh-huh.
have created the request 15 and 16, right?
Yes.
Now, can you go into GRC INST1 in manager login and can you authorize those requests?
No, no, that is not working. So I need to check why it's not working. Okay, so I'll I'll get that
Where
done.
we can do it?
So my home,
In which in my home? Okay.
there will be working box here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So here all the pending requests from for you will be here. So you need to come here and approve it.
So whatever the request raised will be. Okay. Here it will
Whatever
be
the
shown.
request rights which are pending with you will be shown here.
With yes, yes. For GRC. Yes, yes.
Okay. So this is how it works. So another topic which I just wanted to, so I'll see that why it's not coming up. I'll check that and let you know, guys, that I can take care. So okay, so what was that? So so next I thought of showing guys the notifications. Notifications means whenever a request is for example, now request is submitted, now request is pending with the manager, right? So manager should be notified with a mail. Okay, how does that notifications work, where we need to give, what would be the content of that notification? Okay, all that things I thought of discussing. Okay, so that's what I see. Another two three people are not there. I'm just trying to okay, so I think Venu, you were asking about mitigation controls, right?
Oh yes, Trilok.
So shall we cover that now? Maybe once others join tomorrow, we
Oh
can
yes. Yeah, yeah.
see the
Yes.
remaining part. Okay. So mitigation control ID, you are asking how to create, right?
Oh yes.
The first thing is mitigation control. So mitigation control ID has a approver and monitor, right? First, you need to define them. So you need to take two people and you need to define them in the access owners. So whatsoever, if it is a role owner, risk owner, mitigation, whoever the owners, complete any owner in this GRC, that has to be defined here first. Then only you can use them as owners, that particular owners. Okay, create. For example, you want to create GRAC INST1, this particular user as a mitigation approver, and so there is something called mitigation monitor, and both can be the same, both can be different as well. Okay, so I've just selected this and save. So what does it mean? Now I can use GRC INST1 as a mitigation monitor or approver. If I am not doing this step, I will not be able to assign him to any mitigation. Okay, he is now a mitigation owner as per the system. Okay, here you can see that has been added. Okay, this is the first step. Now we need to go to organizations. Here we need to create a organization. Basically not here. Here you can see all the organizations. If you want to create a new one, that has to be created in the from the backend system. Okay, so this was the demo which we have created on that day. Okay, demo one. Okay, so how to create this? If you want to create this, you can go to SPRO, shared master data settings, create root hierarchy. So if you want to give, so demo one, if you execute, that will be created. Okay, so uh, once you create that, that will be displayed here. Now whatsoever owners you have created, mitigation approver, mitigation controller owner, that has to be assigned to the organization as well. If you open this, there will be a tab called owners. So here we need to assign. For example, we need to add our owner which we have created right now. Save. Okay, we have created a organization and we have assigned the owner for the organization. Our next step is we have to create the mitigation control ID. So now in setup itself, here mitigation controls, here mitigating controls. You need to select this, create. So you just need to give mitigation control ID, means nothing but name. So here you need to give the organization. This is a mandatory field. That's the reason we have to create it before. So I'm selecting one which I've created. Access risks. To which risks this mitigation control ID needs to be assigned. So all that risks we need to add here. So let's say it has to be assigned to our risks. For example, this one. And rule ID star. So every rule in that risk ID, this mitigation control needs to be assigned. If you want to assign to a particular rule also, you can select it. Okay, so if you want to add to multiple risks also, you can add it. And owners. Here you need to add the mitigation monitor and mitigation approver. So you can see only two because this particular organization has only two owners assigned. So he'll be approver, add row, again monitor and save. Now mitigation control has been saved. So this been assigned to one risk as well. Now people whoever having the role or user having this particular risk can be assigned with this mitigation control ID. How to assign that? There are two ways to assign it. First way, go to access management. Here you can see mitigated users and mitigated roles. So mitigated users is a place where you can assign that mitigation control ID to users. Mitigated roles, here is a place where you can assign that mitigation control ID to roles. This one way. So other way would be, so when you run the risk analysis, right, you get the report. So you'll, obviously if you run the risk analysis for that particular role, it will show that Z risk. Okay, Z risk will be there. There itself in that screen there is a button called mitigate. So you can select that risk and click on mitigate. There only you can give the mitigation control ID and save. That will be a simple process. Okay. So now I'll just try to assign it to one role. But both are like same thing. So assign, click on assign. So on that day which we were while we were trying to assign, so there was a workflow uh, uh, enabled for this mitigation control assignment. So that's the reason it was not getting assigned. So Z risk one, right? So we'll select the control ID. Our control ID is here. Now you need to add system, which system and which roles. Okay, which role you want to assign. So not remove this and add a system. So select any role. Mm, okay, so I'm just so workflow request submitted successfully. This is not getting saved, and a workflow is being because we have a process ID, right, for mitigation assignment. That process ID has been enabled in this system. That's the reason this has been working like this. If that is not enabled, right, it will say mitigation control has been assigned successfully. So is this clear?
Yes, Trilok.
Okay. So there is only one topic which is pending is notifications. I'll show you guys how the notifications will be triggered and where to. Okay, so I will just hold that topic for next class because I think there others are missing, right? So I just wanted to finish that today as well, but still it's okay, fine. So I'll just wait. Tomorrow there is no class, right? Right. So we'll meet on Monday only, Monday morning. So with that, Monday morning we'll finish this topic, and if possible, we'll start EAM as well on Monday itself. Okay. So do you have
Okay.
any questions till now?
We need some assignments on this, Trilok, so that we
Yeah,
can
sure,
practice.
sure.
Hmm.
So yep. So yeah, I'll give that.
Okay, Trilok.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ish.
Thank you, Trilok.
Thank you. Bye.